talked about the competition at punter. Do you see a set starter for this week right now?
Well, we were hoping to have the competition this week, and with Patrick's death in the family, it's going to knock us back a little bit. Either one of them can do it. Both will travel. Again, we're just going to see, probably go down to most times of who's kicking best in pregame, because they're very, very close. But Ryan, coming in last week, kicked a 62-yarder after being on the shelf for 3 weeks. Impressed me. But he got, he's a competitor. He's going to be a heck of a punter. We're just very fortunate that he came our way, and again, he did everything we asked him to do. And we just got to teach him when to go in the game.
You don't ever see a scenario of them both playing in a game, do you?
Well, possibly. We've done that before. Have one guy kick long ones, one guy kick short ones. Sometimes there's advantages of that. Sometimes there's not.
Tommy, what does the Eagle get done by the small before your guys have won almost all their road games? Does that help in terms of just the mental outlook going into a game like this?
Yeah, the biggest thing that you do is we tell our guys sometimes, just think about how tough it is, the teams that come in here to play, how hard it is. You know how hard you play. When the fans are behind you, it's kind of the feeling that you get. And of course, when you go, you know that you can go on the road in the SEC, you're going to take 10,000 fans a week and 70 players, about 15 coaches, and that's all you're going to have, a few cheerleaders, and sometimes your band. So you got to take it as a challenge yourself to focus more. When you're on the road, you really got to focus. Your concentration can't be on and off. It doesn't take but 1 or 2 times to lose your concentration, your focus, or sometimes if you make a mistake, there's no bench to crawl up underneath. There's nowhere to hide. I mean, you got to face reality on the road, and you're going to suffer the consequences sometimes when you make mistakes, because there's only a few people around you that can help you get off the ground. So it takes a pretty special person to play in this league on the road consistently and be successful. Our coaches do a good job of preparing our players, and that's a big key. You want to talk about it some, know how much to talk about it, challenge them, know that it's going to be more of a challenge just playing the team, playing the entire stadium, because it's hard, and it's hard on the offense. Again, the offensive line, the new guys going for the first time. We'll do our whisper drill because you're not going to be able to hear the snap count. You got to do little things that help you become better.
The player said that the win Saturday would be for them a signature win. Do you think the same thing? And if you do win, what would this do for this team this year?
Well, we got a lot more games. There's signature wins. Just probably sometimes if you win on the road in this conference, it's usually a signature win because it's very hard. But it's also the fact of playing a top 10 team, somebody that heck, they hadn't lost since they lost to us last year, and that's pretty special. I'm sure they'll be fired up for that situation, and they're the defending national champions. So you only get one shot, so we'll take our shot this weekend, see what happens.
How versatile was Eric Brock being able to be safety, and now he's moving down that kind of linebacker role?
Well, we're not in great shape at linebacker in terms of injuries, but Eric's good. He's got the size, the body build, he can play. But we'll put him in situations where we feel like he can be successful. You never want to put a defensive back in a linebacker position where you don't think he can handle it, no matter what they throw at him. So, but he's good. He understands. He's an older guy. He's been around. We play a lot of linebacker type looks with both of our safeties, where we roll them up and put them in the box and try to stop the run. So it's not anything new, but it's a little different sometimes when you're not rolled up there. You just line up there, and that's what we've had to do with Eric.
You said they'd be fired up because of you guys beating them last year and it being your only loss. When you're in that situation where you're facing a team that you had lost the previous year, do you use that as motivation, or do you not talk about the past, or what?
Not normally, but when this team, of course, Florida last year, they had one loss and won the national championship. And, they looked at that game as one that, they pretty much dominated us the first half, and then they didn't finish the game. And as we tell our guys, if you lose the game in the second half, you got to finish it off, especially on the road. And And I'm sure they were disappointed after that game because they made some mistakes in the kicking game. They gave us a couple of big plays, and you know, a couple of calls went against them that possibly could have gone the other way. So, you know, that's a motivation for them. That you know, this is a time that they got us at their house, and they're on the roll. And I'm sure they looked at our film, saying, "Hey, we got a great opportunity to beat this team because we haven't really been a good football team all year long. We've been hit and miss and haven't played an entire game. For us to have a chance to win this game, we're going to have to play much better than what we've played and play for 4 quarters, but they know that. And so, you know, both sides, the effort will be there. We just got to go down and execute, and I'm sure that's what they want. They want to do it for 4 quarters.
Coach Meyer was worried about his pass defense. How important is it now that Brandon's kind of, we just sort of see the old Brandon come back to have him starting this game and playing this game?
Well, Brandon's he's been good against good teams. You know, his career, he's made a lot of big throws. You know, I look at quarterbacks, how they play on 3rd down a lot of times, and he played very well on 3rd down last year in big games. And because you're going to be in that situation a lot against good defenses and speedy defenses. And, you know, their past defenses had some, you know, giving up some plays, give up a couple plays last week, but they've got a lot of good talent back there. They're well coached. They do a lot of different things. They change things up, and sometimes when you do a lot of things, you're going to make some mistakes. But they don't make too many. And Ole Miss last week was able to take advantage of a couple, but I'm sure that's one thing they'll work on this week.
You said that Cody will play. Are you still evaluating how you could use those two, or do you know and you just haven't shown it yet?
Well, Cody's our 2nd-team quarterback, but you know, we know we can run a few different things with Cody than what we can run with Brandon. So we'll keep working those things. Cody still runs the same offense as Brandon, but there's a few things that he'll do a little bit better in terms of being able to in and out of the pocket. So since we've taken the red shirt off of him, we're going to use him and play him. Hopefully he gives us an advantage. Maybe in this game it might not be an advantage. It might be next week or the week after that, but we want to make sure that we use our players and use their talents the way they need to be used.
Any other questions?